Hello again, everyone. We are going to be working on the Skull Survivor level select menu. This has been a bit of a slog as the features keep piling up. One thing that we need to do is make sure that levels that have not been uncovered yet are locked and have to be unlocked by playing the game. So what we're going to do is we are going to maybe add a little bit of interesting stuff here. So this first test is just assuming everything is unlocked. So maybe we have, uh, add some arrange stuff here to unlock the levels. And that should be reflected. And then we're going to create a second test that will show that the levels are locked. And then we'll probably manage level lockedness maybe inside of the scriptable object so that when we reference levels within the level collection, we know which ones are unlocked and we can tell it to go and unlock something. So I think that's the design I'm thinking of. So we can kind of just go ahead and get started. Yeah, so this might be just PlayerPrefs stuff. So I think it's PlayerPrefs, right? Dot set string like level. Well, you can just use indexes in the collection probably. And let's say level 1 unlocked, right? And in fact, we can just do level constants. Level constants. Oh, wait, prefs constants. Prefs constants dot level unlocked prefix. All right, actually, let's go look at what's there. So as many of you may have figured out by now, some of this stuff is based off of Skull's Impossible Quest. So we have level locked new. Yeah, this is not, we kind of want to do our own thing here. So we're just going to make this dot level unlocked. Say is level locked. Level locked prefix. So this thing is just saying, oh, I kind of like the positive thing a little bit more. So let's do a new one. Level unlocked at index prefix plus the number 1. Right? Why not? I get a const. It's not going to change. And we're going to say true. And okay, so the level at 0 is always going to be unlocked. Oh, set string, actually. Set int. Okay, so this level was unlocked and this level is unlocked, and therefore we see them all, right? So this test, obviously we didn't change anything in the test, but it's test setup that will maybe have meaning when we make our opposing test. So we're going to close this out in a second here, once it loads everything. And we're going to go to our test runner, run all. Nothing really does anything. Oh, and maybe we want to clean up afterwards because the editor... Yeah. I'm going to say we want to... I will leave it. Okay. So that all ran and worked fine. Now we're going to say level menu displays level buttons with locked levels, right? And so we're going to say 0 and 0. And in fact, let's do another one. So level 0 is also not unlocked. And here we're just going to say 0 as well, right? So this is level 0 is not unlocked, but it's always unlocked, right? But level 1 is also going to have this triangulation on it. So there's going to be a few things. All of these are going to say level locked. And the description text is not going to be equal to the levels in text dot, I'm going to say are equal and maybe we can pull out. Oh, and I have a refactoring I want to try based on what somebody on Reddit said. Okay, so R equal, yeah, our menu here, maybe I can say dot levels collection, index of 0 dot levels 0 dot level description. Love it. This is what we should have done in the other test, actually. Okay, let's fix that. Okay. And in fact, I like that for this too. Dot level name. One, two. And these are description texts instead. Nope. Level name, level name, level name, level description, description text. Okay. 0, 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, so those are equal to each other. Let's comment this out real fast just to make sure that we didn't hose anything. And we will run that test. It's kind of an impromptu refactoring. Probably shouldn't have done that, but we're living on the edge here. All passing. Great. So I'm going to go in here and do the same thing. And what we're going to do, level description, level description, level description. We are actually going to change that to level locked text. So that's kind of, actually no, the first level is always going to be level description, but the level locked text is going to come in. And then also this is going to give me level name. Yes. So that's kind of the stuff I want. We're going to add this field in. It's a double. Awesome. Okay, so our scriptable objects now have this ability to have some additional text around them. Obviously, it fails. It is saying we got back old house, but it should have said level locked. So we can kind of start working at chipping away at this. this guy here, this should never display, right? But in here, explore the grasslands to find the key. And then, so these will display in the level list and maybe have a hint, but it'll still say level locked. So we don't want to talk about the old house here, but maybe we can say something that alludes to that. So wander the halls and the rooms, find me. And then ooh, whoops, let's go back up to the game object. Okay, I see expanse, so we're gonna say something like you were close now. So this is the streets will take you to me. Brave the cold, uncover the mystery. Your journey only begins. You will find understanding. Just making this stuff up. We'll see how it goes. Got to run spell check on all this eventually. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff here. So first, I think what we want to do is make sure that the levels actually lock. And in our test, let's see. So these are all unlocked. Those two, sorry, these are all unlocked. These two are locked. And so we're going to actually check this value inside of our code. So let's jump into the level select menu, and we are going to just basically go through here. We're going to set level. We know from the PlayerPrefs that exists or not. And is there, yeah, there's like a game data class. So the description, right, level name, so game data dot is level, get is level unlocked 0. Or ooh, we want the level index in the collection. Or in fact, we want that level to know whether or not it's unlocked. Yeah. I actually like that idea. So what we can do, level unlock at index, let's see, level unlocked by name. And you can jump in here. We'll rename this to that. Rename this to that. Set string. Kind of second guessing everything here. Level unlocked by name. And then we put the name right after, which is fine. I'm going to say menu.levelCollection.level name here. 0, 1, 2. Again, actually the set int is fine. Yeah. So we'll drop those in there, and then we'll just say 0 and 0. Okay. Level unlocked by name. And then get its level name, and then this way we can just say public void is unlocked. And say return game data dot level game. And we had some old content in here. Again, I'm just mimicking some stuff that we're gonna get rid of. And yeah, unlock this level, save the load file. Now we're gonna have to work on that. Level locked prefix, and then the scene name. Yeah, but we're not doing multiple scenes. This game is like a little bit more procedural. Oh yeah, bool. Is a level locked level info level, and we're gonna just say PlayerPrefs get int oh yeah, we could actually send in the scriptable objects. That might even be better. Level level. And now yes, it's gonna be a good error finally. I say return, go into the tests, and basically turn this into a get int. Get int equals 1. Say level name, and then we're going to get int. Yeah, that's good. So we can jump over here. Run all tests, and yeah, so we we didn't check that on there. Okay, so now we are inside of select, enable start button, all that stuff. This can go, this can go, this can go in here. So we're saying set level. We're basically setting or instantiating each of these. Level select menu item, set level. Inside set level, we now can say level dot is unlocked question mark level name else. Oh, geez, unless it's level 1. Level locked, right? And then yeah, I guess we could just overwrite it every time. And then we can say the same thing here, except we're going to say level dot And then we can say level locked text. All right, so if unlocked, show the name or the description, otherwise level locked, and then the level locked text, which kind of gives a hint about a little bit of mystery to it. And then we probably want to do some image stuff in here as well, but we're not quite there yet. All right, so the last little bit, I think it'll fail on the first item because that'll make it level locked, but we don't want that. Improve that now by running it. Yeah, both of these fail because the grasslands should be unlocked in both scenarios. So I think menu on enable, we are going to want to unlock the first level always. So level collection dot unlock first level. This is just a specialty function that is going to be levels if levels dot length is greater than 0, levels the index of 0 dot unlock and then we are going to say set as level unlocked. We're just going to say unlock level for this. And I'm going to need to do like an override for that right now. An explicit default value in there, which is nice. And then finally, we're going to change this to set. Sorry, this one to set. Comma 1. Whoops. Clear. Jump in there. Okay, let's try and split. Lock first level unlock. That all is good. Run all. Hey! All right. A couple refactorings from Redditors out there. I think that I've been told many times that I can collapse this. So we want to inline the instantiate here. And this is supposed to work, although I cannot implicitly convert it. Why not? Okay. Yeah, I don't. All right, load asset. Maybe that. And we don't need this here. And menu prefab now can just be, all right, so we need that. Can eliminate the get component because we know that this is going to be that. And now can run that way in the test, maybe. Let's run that. Hey, that worked. So that's a little bit cleaner because game object instantiate came back with that appropriate prefab. So why didn't it work here? Because level select menu prefab wasn't the right data type, I think. So theoretically, what does that mean for us? Level select menu is going to lose its prefab. But now we know it's one of those, so we don't need a get component off of this. So we can just say menu item down here. We just eliminate that line entirely. So let's try and run that. Doesn't like it. Clear all. And that's because our prefab now is the wrong data type in the tests. Where did we lose that? It's in there. That's in here. What? Oh, this is in our play mode test, so grumpy. Yeah, so our asset database load can be optimized here. Have to run our play mode tests again, obviously. So now that prefab level select menu item. Hey, so that works pretty good. Yeah, so and a good question is, did we break all of the stuff by using the same name for that same object? So class not specified. I don't know. I was told I could do this, but I'm not sure we can. Oh, the specified cast is not valid. So it does not like this at runtime. In the tests, at least. I don't know about runtime in the game. Let's try it. Yeah, definitely did not like that. Yeah, I'm going to say that I missed this a bit. I don't know what I should have done differently. So we're going to just roll that change back. But it appeared to work inside the test. We were able to eliminate some stuff there, I think. Oh yeah, we got to clean up again. Yep. Back in here. We probably should run this test again before calling it a day as well. Those play mode tests are a little pesky. So close that, run all. Everything's passing. Play mode, run all. Not set to an instance of an object. And I wonder if that's because we just hosed our level select menu prefab. Level buttons in there. Yeah, that looks okay. Level select button. Scene loader. These all seem to be okay. I actually think we could get all of this test set up to be the same as our other test. So let's instead come back over here. So we have all the whole level collection, or the collection.levels. We can get rid of all that. This has the level select menu in it, which gives us a full-on level select menu. Set active. Full collection. We actually probably don't even need this test because we're just going to be testing the start. Yeah, we're just testing the frame count here because it would be active right away. Okay, so yeah, set it active, false, add all this stuff, level select menu. Yeah, we know that. Okay. So we can get rid of this guy because we know it's active. We're just going to wait a little while. And then we will be able to see the text values. And we know that these things are all going to pretty much be the same after the on enable. And we are going to have 6 levels instead. It's good to show that it's working in play mode, but that test setup was like before I knew how to do this. Open airline. But does it work in the play mode tests? It does. Interesting. I don't think it likes this. It's kind of exploratory refactoring. I know this is kind of taking up time, but it's kind of interesting. I'm learning a lot about just the engine in general. Same thing. That's bothersome. Okay. We're loading from the asset database basically the exact same way. We're instantiating it, and then we're using that instantiated object. It's the exact same location that we got it from. Var We'll see if this works. And if not, roll it for now. Assets, game assets, previous. We know we have that menu item. Really bizarre. In the Unity assets path. What did we have in there before? Game object, asset database, load asset at path, game object, level select menu. It's coming from basically the same spot. Really bizarre. Yeah, the asset database couldn't be null. This stuff couldn't be null. I don't know. Unless it's just saying that the menu prefab location is null. Level select menu. Is it inside? Highlight button, default button on enable. Move next, process event. Inspector. Copy path. Drop it in here. Yeah, that looks correct. Let's see if the prefab blows up when we run it. Because maybe that's the problem. Nope. Just a Steamworks error. Now I'm curious because this is really pretty bizarre. Unhandled log message. Log assert expect, huh? All right, let's do a debug session. Let's enable debugging for this session. I'm going to just see if it freaks out on us a bit. No. Okay. Wow, that was wild. Unity going into debug mode just made OBS fail. All right, so we are currently in debug mode up here. And we are going to then run just that test. And doesn't like that. It's going to crunch, 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 crunch. Hey, here we are. There's nothing really to evaluate. F10. Oh, it has a value. Okay, we're in the level. We got that as a value. That is a value. We got through there. We're just jumping through all these. Go all the way to here. Got a game object for that guy. Good. I'll wait until end of frame. Gotta step out, step out, step out, step out. All right, this is we're gonna go back into the play mode test. We're gonna just go all the way to there. Wow, that is not, I think, what anyone was expecting. Probably go all the way to there. Probably don't need that breakpoint. Don't need that one. We know that all works. But it fails sometime after that. I hope y'all are enjoying this. Yeah. Okay, so I think we get to 16 and then it's going to run everybody's on enable. We get through this on enable. These guys have an on enable. It's just setting, it's adding a listener to that button. Whoops. And we're going to do that guy, which may or may not need anything, which, like, maybe we have a start button enable, but it just seems to really want close all. Let's jump back to that test. And we're going to run that. I really think just F5 there. And somewhere random it fails, I think. Yeah, that is wild. It's just like deep in its guts, it's dying. Highlight default button on enable. This is getting a null reference exception. Oh, wait. Oh, I love it. Do I have that on my level button? Shoot. Over here, stop debugging. We don't need that anymore. It's like level select button. Where in the world would it be calling that from? So is our level button using a highlight default button? It's not. And our level select menu does have it. Fascinating. Hey, that was actually really valuable because I just found both these buttons would try and grab control. And we don't want that. So that's actually pretty awesome. All right, so let's go back to the test runner. Cross fingers. Still doesn't like us. It still thinks there's a highlight default button in here somewhere. Okay, so our level select menu. Oh, because the cancel button. I left it on the cancel button. And that's so we're one frame and selecting a button, which is why the unit test didn't catch it. Oh, because there's no current event system in the scene. Do we create one? Does that make the test pass? I don't know. Okay. Say How would you instantiate that? A queue system. Probably doesn't like that. Inaccessible due to its protection level. I wonder if there's a way to get an event system in here. Dot instantiate. No, that's just using the. Okay, I think that takes more research, but yeah, I think that putting that in a play mode test is going to. We still need that. And we're going to need to figure out how to put an event system into the test. So, but right now we don't, we can remove that because we'll get in there in a sec. And in fact, we actually don't need it because that is only going to matter for the very first startup because we're not disabling the button. Oh goodness. All right. And haha, old house versus level locked. So, and that's because we never unlocked the level, but that's okay. Is that okay? That's not okay because we need to make sure that our editor tests, we need to either unlock the levels or lock them for the purposes of this test. I'm inclined to say that they should maybe just be unlocked. So let's unlock these guys for the setup. And then that are the descriptions in there. The unit test covers the opposite scenario. Did I get that wrong? Unlocked by name. So they are unlocked. Oh, they need to be unlocked before that code runs. Oh, code asset at path before it's instantiated. Oh, you know what? We could do this. I'm going to say the menu prefab gives us its collection. Oh, it doesn't even like that. Oh. Hey, back to everything that we were trying to do before. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Maybe it will work. Oh, yeah. That makes me very happy. All right, so we collapsed the test setup. We elaborated on the expectations. We presumably don't need that anymore. Let's try that. It's a good refactoring, and I'm learning so much about how game object instantiation works. To be honest, that worked awesome. Okay, play mode tests, bam, good as well. So yeah, I think this is probably a pretty good spot to call it. We added the locking and unlocking of levels. There's probably some more we can do with images there next. Ooh, unit testing images. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, how do we do that? I guess we would just check for the content of the properties on the prefab that we're interacting with. So we could probably go grab the prefab's values and then check that they were set as the value of the resulting object. So stay tuned. Come back next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. It'd be really helpful. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Why did I just do that?